Today, I'm gonna light up this LED and check how much battery glows. So for that, I'm using a battery. Now let's connect it. So connecting it to the battery. Okay. Oh, wow! Look at the brightness of the LED. I could use it to light up my table itself. Ow! Ow! Why the LED is glowing hot? This is a 6 volt LED, and I used a 9 volt battery to power it. Is there a way to power this LED with high power batteries? Wait, I think I know one component which does the thing. Wait a second, I'll grab it and tell you. So this is the component. This is just the box. Inside it, it's a component. Resistors, which resist the voltage, current, or the power that enters your component. It protects your component. Wait, are you a beginner? Then don't worry. If you're a beginner to electronics, in this video, I will tell you all about resistors and make an example project for you so that you can understand easily. So let's quickly go into the video and learn this beautiful thing. Okay, I'm changing the place. Okay, now what is a resistor? Well, a resistor is kind of a protective shield for your components. That is, even if you apply 9 volt battery to a 6 volt LED, if you place a correct value resistor, that is, there are many types of millions of resistors. You need the correct value. If you place a correct value to this LED, it will give only 6 volts or even less than that, but not 0 volts. Between 3 to 6 volts it will. So to understand what is a resistor, let's have an example. Let's have an example that you are jogging in a road on a cloudy day. So on a cloudy day, you will be energetic and you will sweat less. So you will at least jog for 2 kilometers. So in another case, we have say you are jogging on the same road, but on a sunny day. That is on a sunny day, you will sweat more and get tired, like May days in India. And if you sweat more, you will not jog very easily to 2 kilometers. You will not at least jog to 1 kilometer
Do you
easily.
remember your promise?
What promise? So I had placed an external here. This I had is very useful in making RC cars. Wait, why not we make an RC car? So if I get 100 subscribers and uh, if I get 100 subscribers, I will surely make a remote car. So now that. But now I have only reached 84 subscribers. I still need 16. So no one would subscribe today and say, "Hello, you have reached 100 subscribers, so make a remote car." Please do subscribe. Wait, what is resistance? So firstly, let's understand why it's called a resistor. It's called a resistor because it resists the voltage, current, and power from flowing freely to the components. That is, it resists. It does not give the freedom to the power supplies to give more power to the components, and it resists the current or voltage or power, anything. So what is resistance then? Resistance is the value of the resistor. That is, each resistor has a specific value. Like it is, you can, I think you can see that it has many bands of colors which represents its resistance. That is, this resistance is what? Okay, to measure the resistance of the resistor, we can take a basic multimeter and check it. Okay, all you have to do is to take a multimeter and place it between these values. That's 2000K, 200K, 20K. So what does this K and this symbol represents? It is like a human face. This is called ohms. That is, the resistance unit is called ohms. The resistors values called resistance, and resistance unit is called ohms, and ohms and K. So 1000 ohms is called 1K. So this is called 2000 ohm, 20,000 ohms. This is called 2 lakh. How much ohms? I don't know. 200 ohms, 2000 ohms, 20,000 ohms, and this is, I think, 2 lakh ohms and 20 lakh ohms. So let's place it. So to measure the resistor, we should first start from the least to the high. So let us take the probes and probe the two terminals. So the resistor does not have any positive or negative. So you are free to connect in any terminal, but it has its own voltage limitations. If you exceed its voltage, then it may not explode like a capacitor, but will release its smoke. Okay, let's connect it first. Connect quickly. Ah, okay, the multimeter shows nothing. So it's about 200 ohms. Now nothing. About 2000 ohms. About 20k. Okay, it is approximately 116.4 ohms. So higher the resistance value is, lower the voltage you will get for your components. So lesser the resistance for your resistor, higher the voltage you will get for your components. Okay, I have connected the 116k resistor to the LED, and let's connect it to the battery. As you can see, the LED is glowing very faintly. That is, the resistance is high, 116k, which means what, 11 lakh ohms. I think 11 lakh ohms. That is why the resistance is higher, means voltage is low. So let's take another resistance check. Okay, now I'm taking this little resistor, which is just 330 ohms. 330 ohms. See how small it is. So let's connect the resistor to the LED and see how much bright it glows. If you place a resistor across the LED, there are little chances of getting the LED being burnt. Okay, this is another type of resistance value resistor, and let's place it in the LED. Okay, it's glowing little fainter. See how much. See, the superhero of our electronic projects. It is used in everywhere electronic modules, even in TVs, computers, and everything. Even in microchips, it's used. So it's just a simple thing, but it is the superhero of our electronic projects. So I hope that you would have understand what is actually a resistor. It is actually a bonded piece of wire that limits the current to your components and acts as a protective shield. So don't forget to subscribe and like Rohit Reporter so that you will get more videos like this, and I may be able to reach 100 subscribers. Thank you.